Okay, so with a narrow tank, this should clear here, no problem. So he went and hid the gas tank on me someplace. What'd he do with it? Oh, where's he hiding? There's the old tank, it fit. There's the new tank. So these are 2 bolts we're hitting on. That's what he said. He's gonna have to mount this coil up tomorrow. He can fish the wires down in there depending on clearance. We gotta make sure there's room right here to run the wires through here. If not, then we'll have to go down underneath them to clear. Can't have them being rubbed on, obviously, it'd be a problem. Okay, let's see what we got here. Actually, front view might be better for what we're looking at. Okay, let's see what we got here. Used to be some bolts someplace. See, move the bolts on me. There they are. So here's the Allen. I get the speed wrench. He wasn't using that. He was going the slow way with that. That's for tightening. Okay, let's go see what we got here. So here's the bottom of the tank. Let's see what's going to hit. So, pretty good interference there. Pretty bad interference. Slid the tank forward. If you slid the tank forward a little bit, you'd be fine, but we're half a hole different back here. But it looks better when you bring it back a little bit. It'll kind of stiff when you shove them way forward, but oh well. Where's the other bolt? Okay, the screws are tightened up. So they're pushing hard against the bolts right now. So let's see what we can do about fixing this problem. Okay, I'm thinking a light dimple job is all it really needs. And we get plenty of clearance. So you got clearance there. We're not near the weld, so it shouldn't affect the welding of the tank. A little small dimple is not going to do any damage to the tank. It'll take care of all the problems. So that's all it needs done to it. So now you need to do something about marking it. So that's one way of marking it. Kind of hurt your hand a little bit, but hard on your hand. As long as you hit here on the curved part, you're not going to damage the tank. If you're banging in the center, you're going to do damage, but like that shouldn't hurt it. Hurts my hand, doesn't hurt the tank. Hand will grow back. Alright, so we should have got a mark in there. Bang it some more just to make sure. Oh, we didn't look at our carbonator clearance. I'm sure we got tons of it over here. Oh yeah, yeah, we got 1.5 miles of clearance. Cable's up against it, that's all. We got buco clearance, we're fine. A little tight right there though. I didn't see that. One more little dimple spot there. Yep. That's going to be a compact That's a spot right there too. Second impact mark. You don't want to be grinding right in that spot either, because it'll break. So we got a couple, we got 3 points of contact to deal with. And Walker said no dimpling, remember that. And then he kind of said maybe I can dimple it, so I'm going to go with that. Now if he didn't want me to dimple it anyway, I'd still would do it, because that's just how I am. I'm going to fix it. I don't care what he says. If he didn't want it dimpled, he shouldn't have brought it here. Okay, so the marks are very faint. But if I had to guess, there's a mark right there. And a couple other ones I can barely see. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it, put it back up on the bike, and then see if it's in the right spot before I beat on it. Because we don't want Walker to be pissed off at me more than he already does most of the time. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's hitting right there. Definitely got a lot of rubbage right here. And there should be another spot further up. I'm seeing something down over here. So that's the only other spot I see is right there. Okay. So let's lay it back up on here and see if those are the spots it looks like it's hitting on. Okay. See how close we are. Alright. Okay, so there's our little mark right there. Looks pretty close. This one here. Yep, dead center right there. You can see the rust spot is right on that nut. Okay, so that's the spot it needs to be. Those two spots are golden. Okay. I'll go to the side and see if the other one's the actual spot. Yeah, that looks pretty close. Could be slightly further out, but it's close. Okay, so that looks close. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit of persuasion devices to dimple with. This looks like a persuasion device right here. And there was another one I had right over here. These are persuaders. And then we need our cardboard right over here to beat against. So, Walker's lazy ass area there. Okay, so there's our fabrication area. Sheet metal fab shop set up. That's how we do it around here. Okay. What I should do, I haven't done yet, is put some spark plugs in these holes because I don't want to get crap in the holes. Let me get a couple spark plugs and throw in there. It's a bad idea to leave holes open like this inside the motor. So just stuff these in there. These are the old plugs, which are probably still good, but I'll look at them later. Okay, so here's our tank. So here's our fabrication department. So we got a good mark here, what we need to bang on it. So if he was here, he could help hold it, but he's not here. So this is my smooth one here, so we use our smooth one. So I'm going to lay it right in the spot I want to lay it in. Oh geez, there's a dimple. Appears to be a slight indentation right there now. Okay, that was our first hit. I think I'm going to have to go further out with that one. Okay, these ones here, do the same thing. Okay. Okay, so this one I'm a little bit off on there. This one looks pretty good. That one looks pretty good. So this one I'm off. It looked like it was on with the angle I was looking at, but yeah, I screwed up. But it's a little bit higher. That's good. Probably clear anyway. Okay, now we go back over here and see if it's clearing. Okay, see how the tank now rotates side to side? That means we have clearance. That's what that means. Okay, see how we got movement? Front and back. So we got clearance up under there now. So that means we definitely probably have enough. So we'll tighten it down, and I heard it go boom against this side when I did that. So I think we're still hitting on this side. Let's see here. But we have clearance on the other side now, I guess. Okay, so look at this one. Ah, tight squeeze. Looks like it's hitting on the back edge there. This one here looks like it's hitting pretty solid on that also. So I think I'm still hitting pretty hard on these two. This one here, the dimple definitely needs to go further back. Felt tip pin out here. So it needs to be right where the bolt is here. That's where it needs to be, is right there. That one there looks like it's right on the money. Alright. The other side obviously has clearance because that's why it goes up and down. It rotates, I mean, side to side. Yep, we're fine. We probably didn't need to do this because it's this side over here is cocking it that way, which I didn't realize. But anyway, it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt to have a little extra clearance. That little small dimple ain't gonna hurt a damn thing, but it gives us lots of clearance, so that's good. We're getting a little bit tight over here also right now. If it hits on the box there, I'll grind the box. They're thick enough, you can hear them right in there. I think it'll be all right though, but we'll find out. Checking tool. This is extra thin checking tool. Thicker ones would be better. Okay, so we do have at least one of these in there, but that'd be too close. Ideally, you're going to want about 50 thou clearance for vibration. If you don't have that much, you're going to probably hit on it. Looks like it's tight up under there also. Okay, so I'm going to dimple those two there a little bit more. Need a little bit more friendly persuasion. That's pretty high. Yeah. Just lifted up about 1/8 of an inch back here. So that one's hitting pretty hard. Yep. It's definitely hitting pretty hard. So we need a fair amount of dimpling on that one. And we tighten this one down. About the same amount. It goes up about 1/8 of an inch. So both of these are pretty high. Which means they need to be dimpled quite a bit. Okay. So now we come over here. I'm going to do a little more dimpling. Okay, so that one needs to go off the center a little bit. Definitely deeper. Probably needs more though. Okay, I think that one's good. Okay, this one here I need to go further down. Actually, it looks like it's in the right spot. It looked like it was off, but the mark lines up with the circle pretty close. My mark is off. It looks like I'm in the right spot. So I'm going to go ahead and continue in the same dimple area. Boom. Boom. Pretty strong dimple. I think I need to come outward a little bit on that, but yeah, we'll see what it is. It's better to check it than keep beating on it. I think I need to come out a little bit further here toward the outside edge, but we'll see. Okay, the bracket's bent is the problem. See, I'm pushing down here, the tank lifts up, and we have clearance here, I can feel it. This one here, this one's the other hand, we're tight. Yeah. That one needs to be hit more. Okay. Alright, so we're going to nail it again. It's getting close. It needs more. This one here. Bang it there. Alright. The back one should be plenty of clearance. The front one probably needs some more. And this bracket here is a little bit too low. So I need to bend this bracket down a little bit. So let's see, the best way of doing it, I'm going to lay this on some kind of a pipe right here and then hit right up in here. It should bend it down. Not sure where we're going to do that at. What do we got around here to beat on? I'll have to go find something to beat on around here. Let's see, we got a vise over there we can use. We got my little vise over there. I think I'm going to use my vise way over there in the welding place. Do a little bit of whack. Oops. Precision adjustment right there. Left a couple of marks right there. You have to live with it. Right. So now when I push down back here, the front is not coming up. See, you don't hear it moving. And I push the front one down, and you don't hear the back one moving. And you got lots of clearance. That's good. I like that. I think we got enough. hopefully it's what we needed. I'm sure Walker will not know. Nah, you never know. He never watches the videos. Okay, that one's tight. That one's laying right on the frame where it belongs. Alright. Get a gap in there now. Yep. There's a gap. Should have a little piece of cardboard. There's a little piece of cardboard right here. There used to be a pair of scissors around someplace, but he disappeared to those a couple days ago, I think. So we're going to make a piece here. That's what they make pocket knives for. Make checking tools out of them. One checking tool, custom made. It's about the right thickness for clearance that you need to be safe. Perfect. So if I can jam this in there within reason, we're good. Look at that. Goes right in there. Yep, nice and snuggy. Yep. Okay, see it goes right in there. Not dimpling the paper too much. That's a plus. And there you go, that one too. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to check under the top of the box there. Looks good. Clearance on that one. That's tight right. Well, that is tight there, boy. That's snug as bug there, but it's all right. It'll rub on the box. It'll wear a mark if it wants to. I got this one over here. Tons of clearance. Over here, lots of clearance. Probably did not have to dimple there, but oh well. Too late now. Yeah, that one would have probably just cleared. It would have been close. But it's definitely got clearance now, so it's not like he's going to notice it. Better be safe than sorry. Alright, so like I said, this bracket was bent up a little bit like that, so tweaking it down should let it tighten up against the frame correctly now, so that won't break. It also takes the load off of here, because when you're bending it down like that, it's got a load of here. Once it'll break across this. When you bend it so it sits flat, it sticks that load off. It won't crack and break there very quickly. This one here was already sitting flat, it seemed like, so we're good. Okay, you can see how tight it is right there in that spot. That's our tightest spot now, is right there. Right through there. Now me, I would dimple the tank right there just a little bit, but he will not appreciate that. Like I said, that's right on the weld, where you don't really want to be doing that. So, like I said, we do have this much clearance. Like I said, if it rubs on the box a little bit right there, the rocker box is pretty thick, so you can always cut the box away a little bit if you get a mark down the road. It'll wear on it. So you'll just have to check that after a few hundred miles, and if it's rubbing, grind it away. But other than that, these ones are good. So there you go. At least now the tank is sitting on the saddle like it should. If you jacked up the washer, the tank would want to move around, the bolts would come loose, it'd fall out, and you still eat the damn hole in here. Because the tank would bounce around and eat on that and eat the hole up. So, alright, there you go. We're all in there. So one gas tank fitted. Just don't tell Walker, he might get mad if he knew I did that. He'll never find out. Yeah, we'll be good. Alright, that's it for tonight. Yeah, it's only 10:30. It's an early night, look at that. It's not even 12 yet. We're good.